Hey, what's up everyone, this is White Pointer, and this is going to be a rundown of how to beat Jules in the pull-up minigame in Final Fantasy VII Remake. The rewards are okay for doing this, but if you want to platinum the game, there is a trophy attached to it, and a lot of people seem to be having issues with this one. I realised my first attempt at a guide for this wasn't very good, so here are some better tips on how to actually beat it. So, unlike the squats minigame, there's 2 shorter rounds instead of 1 long one, and the button sequence will change after each round. That means you need to memorise the sequence. The best way to do this is to say it out loud to yourself while the prompt is still on the screen, and then a few more times once it's disappeared. So in this example, it's circle, square, triangle, cross, circle, square, triangle, cross, circle, square, triangle, cross, circle, square, triangle, cross. You get the idea. After that, it should become muscle memory. Some players have reported that it's easier for them to think of it as 2 groups of 2 rather than 1 group of 4. Whatever works for you. Now, the most important detail here is that you need to gradually speed up. Okay? Gradually. Some people on various forums are saying stuff like, oh, you can go as fast as you want after 2 cycles. No you can't. That's BS, alright? If you go too fast, you will fall off. You need to visualize the arrow's movement in your head and gradually speed up. Also, watch Tifa's movements. Okay? Her animation stops when you need to press a button, so if you keep your eye on her, you'll know when to press it. If her movement is pretty jerky, you should be trying to go a bit faster to make it smoother. When Tifa gets fatigued, you need to mash a button to pull her through it. Now, this is another sticking point for some players, as it can be pretty easy to accidentally hit the button too many times, or hit the next button in the sequence at the same speed as the mash, so you end up hitting it too early. You need to try not to break your flow. The mashing button will always be the first button you start the sequence on, so that's important to remember, and you should only need to press it 6 times. So, quickly count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then pause briefly before pressing the next button. Now, Jules always seems to fall off twice, usually once near the start of round 1 and once near the end of round 2. The one at the end in particular should allow you to pull ahead if you were neck and neck with him. He'll usually end up in the 41 to 44 range depending on when exactly he falls off. Lastly, some players have reported that turning off background music and sound effects helps. I didn't need this, but it might help in your case if you're still having issues. This one just takes a bit of practice really. I'll finish this video off by showing you some of my gameplay with a shot of my controller as well, so you can see how it's done.
Let's you and me work up a sweat. I hope you're all warmed up.
Woo! You're better than I thought.
Who'd have thought it'd be this close? You can do it, Jules! We're rooting for you!
Poetry in motion. Slow and steady. 1, 2, 1, 2. I believe in you. How much training do you do? Poetry in motion. Oh man, who's gonna win this one? It's difficult to tell. You're better than I thought.
I thought it'd be this close.
Woo! I believe in you. You are in the zone. How much training do you do? Poetry in motion. Yeah, Jules, show that fist how it's done. You're better than I thought. How much training do you do? I believe in you. I can hear your muscles crying out in joy and pain.
Who'd have thought it'd be this close?
Would kill for a shower.
So there it is, I hope that helps, and I'll see you next time.